Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Double accounting system in final accounts of electricity companies. Today is the last problem. Double accounting system of final accounts. Today's problem, we are going to work out all together: revenue account, net revenue account, capital account and balance sheet. All four together we are going to open. Very easy. Did you remember revenue account? Revenue account is just like profit and loss account. Revenue account, debit side all the expenses, credit side incomes. Revenue account is over. Net revenue account is just like profit and loss appropriation account. We write here only two items. One is dividend and interest. These two items comes in the net revenue account debit side. Rest of all the transactions comes in the revenue account. Clear? Capital account, last class we have done. Capital account will find always here debit side expenditure. Expenditure means fixed assets. Credit side receipts. Receipts means share capital and debentures. Over. Share capital, debentures, fixed assets. These items once again it doesn't comes in the balance sheet. Balance sheet very simple, just like final accounts. One problem we'll see. While explaining the problem, we'll work out. Very clearly you can understand. Very easy. Problem is given on the desktop. You can take a screenshot or note down. Okay, so let me read the problem. While reading, I'll work out it. Hope you have copied. This is R.P. Trivedi textbook, Pankaj publication, 6th problem. From the following balances as on 31st December 2000 appearing in the ledger of the Electric Light Power Limited, you are required to prepare revenue account, net revenue account, capital account, general balance sheet. If you work out this problem, you are perfect. 4 we are going to prepare. Now each and every transaction, you see, where does it comes? It comes only one times. It may be either in the revenue account or net revenue account, capital account or balance sheet. Any one place it comes. Where does it comes? We'll post it directly. Already I have drawn the formats. Revenue account, net revenue, everything. Okay, now first one. Equity shares. Equity shares is capital account. Which side you'll write? Credit side. Okay, so I'll write it directly by, what is this? Equity shares. Equity shares are 54,900. During the year, if anything comes, we'll write it later. Debentures. Debentures also credit side. By debentures. Debentures are 20,000. Next, lands on 31st December 1999. We are preparing for 2000. It means it is beginning of the year. Lands is capital account, fixed assets debit side, no? So here it comes to lands. Beginning of the year it is 15,000. Next, lands purchased during the year. During the year means here we'll write 500. Next, machinery on 31st December 1999 means it is the beginning of the year. Machinery. Machinery also capital account debit side. Machinery. Machinery is here 60,000. And machinery purchased during 2000 means during the year it is 500. This is also 500, land also 500. Next, mains including cost of lying 31st December 1999. Mains means always remember fixed asset. In electricity companies, mains is a fixed asset, just like furniture, machinery, in the same way. So mains is here. Mains are 20,000. And spent on mains during 2000, it is 5,100. Sundry creditors, balance sheet. So balance sheet, what do we write first? Capital account. Capital account. Receipts. We'll give the heading. and here also capital account expenditure. Then after that we can write whatever transactions are there. Here it is expenditure. Once if we write the heading, we are free to write anything. Now here sundry creditors balance sheet liabilities. So I'll write here sundry creditors. How much it is? 100. Depreciation fund, any fund is balance sheet liability. Depreciation fund. It is 25,000. Sundry debtors for current supplied. Sundry debtors balance sheet asset. Sundry debtors for current supply. 4,000. Next, other debtors balance sheet asset. Other debtors 50. Then stores on hand balance sheet asset. Stores closing stock, it is stores on hand 700. Cash 300. Next, cost of generating electricity. Cost of generating expenses. Which expenses? Revenue account debit side. Now here cost of generating electricity, cost of distributing electricity, rent rates and taxes, management expenses, depreciation, all these items 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 items comes in the revenue account debit side because expenses, just like profit and loss account, whatever we used to write indirect expenses, in the same way these are all the revenue account debit side items. So we'll write it on the debit side. Cost of generating expenses, cost of generating expenses, short form I am writing generating electricity. It is 3,000. Next, cost of distributing electricity. Cost of distributing electricity. This is 600. Next, rent rates and taxes. Short form I am writing 400. Next, management expenses 1200. Next, depreciation 2000. Next, sale of current. Sale of current is income. When they are selling, it is in income. Sale of current and rent of meters. Both are income. Income comes on the credit side. Just like profit and loss account. First one is sale of current. Sale of current 13,200. Next, rent of meters. Rent of meters. This is 300. Next, interest on debentures, dividends. Please remember, interest and dividends both will come in the net revenue account. Which side? Debit side. So, net revenue account, debit side you'll write to interest on debentures. It is 1,000. Next, dividends. Only these two items comes in the net revenue account. Dividends. Dividends are 2,000. Next one, balance of net revenue account. Balance of net revenue account on 31st December 1999. Net revenue account balance means opening balance is given. Net revenue account opening balance. Always remember opening balance will be on the credit side. Because this is net revenue account. It is just like profit and loss appropriation account. Opening balance will be on the credit side. This opening balance is given. So we can write here by balance brought down. If you want, you can write it in the brackets opening balance, which is given in the problem 2850. Did we post everything? Yes. Remember one thing, whatever information is given, that information we have to post it everywhere, but only one time. It may be in the revenue account, net revenue account, capital account, or balance sheet. Somewhere you have to post it. While explaining, I have posted everything. Now we have to close the account. For closing the accounts, let's go for revenue account. Revenue account, the credit side is more, 13,500 it is. 13,500 minus all these amounts. 13,500 minus 3 to 4,000, 5,200, 7,200. 6,300 we are getting here. What do we do 6,300? Transferring to the net revenue account. So we'll say here to net revenue account. Brackets, we can say balancing figure. Revenue account to net revenue account. In the same way we used to do profit and loss account, whatever we used to get, that net profit will be transferred to the profit and loss appropriation account. In the same way here, this transfer to the net revenue account. Debit side to credit side. Here we are transferring. What do we say? By revenue account. Why? From revenue account. So by revenue account. 6,300. There is nothing to write. In net revenue account, we'll close it. Here also credit side is more. 9,150. 9,150 minus 3,000. 6,150. What do we say? Balance transferred to balance sheet. Balance transferred to balance sheet. This is balancing figure. Are you getting it? Here we are getting balancing figure of 6,150. How do you got 6,150? 9,150 minus 3,000. So 6,150 you got. This is transferring to the balance sheet. Balance sheet, okay. Now coming to the capital account. Capital account, simply you have to close it. Now this is 15,500. This is 60,500. This is 25,100. We'll close it. 95,000. 95,000. Yes. Next 50, 10, 11, 6,100, and here it is 100, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1,01,000 and 100. Okay. Next here it is then during the year nothing is there. 54,900. And this is also same 20,000. We'll total this one also. This is nil. 74,900 and 74,900. Okay. Now what we'll do? We'll have to balance this both. Okay. So balancing figure, where does it comes? Credit side is less, debit side is more. So 1,01,100 minus 74,900, which comes to 26,200. So this is by balance in capital account. How much it is? 26,200. Oh, hope it is clear. We didn't do anything, just simply total amount we have written. Lastly, this total balance we'll see. This is more. Credit side is less. How much is more? 1,01,100 minus 74,900. We are getting 26,200. This will say balance in capital account. We are not going to transfer this amount to anywhere. Not transferring. What we are going to transfer? We are going to transfer this amount, total amount of receipt, expenditure. Expenditure on the asset side. Expenditure. How much? 1,01,100. 1,01,100. In the same way, receipts on the liability side. Capital account receipts 74,900. 74,900. Now total. One amount we have to write. So that is this one. Net revenue account balance transferred, right? So this will say net revenue account. 6,150. So how much it comes? 75. 1 lakh plus 6,150. 1 lakh 6,150. Here also it should be the same. 1 lakh 6,150. Shall we check? 1 lakh 1,100 plus this is 4,500, 5,050. Yes, same. It's very simple. Let me give you a recap. First, take the screenshot. Remember always, as per the given data, first to prepare these tables. Revenue account, net revenue account, capital account, balance sheet. And as I told you, each and every item, where does it comes? Keep on writing. Only in balance sheet you keep the space for the capital account receipt, capital account expenditure. Keep this space and rest of the amount as it is. However you are finding it, simply post it. Every transaction comes only one time. Where does it comes? Is it related to the revenue account, net revenue, capital or balance sheet? Decide it and simply post it. Very simple, easy problem, dead easy. So don't leave this problem. Not only this problem, you work out many problems from your textbook. Recommended textbook, something is there as per your course, whether you are doing CA, CMA, CS or BCom, MCom, MBA, whatever it may be. You have some recommended textbook. From that textbook, illustrations, exercises, as much as possible, try to work out. It will become a good practice for you. Hope it is clear. With this, we are winding up final accounts in double accounting system. First method. Second method we'll see in the next class. Okay, practice well. Don't forget to share these videos. Check out the playlist for more subjects which already covered in our channel. Practice well. Good luck.